You know, people start their own businesses for a variety of reasons, ranging from a desire to make some money or to just having a profitable hobby. Now, once you have a reason to start your business, you got to decide what kind of business you're going to create. And so that can be a long process, especially if you don't know where to start. So, how about we start off with what are even the benefits of starting a business? Well, there's a lot, right? There's a bunch that come with starting a business that can improve your life and the lives of others. So, a few of these are going to be making some money, right? Making a profit. Most people start their business to make money, right? Either as a full time job, a part time job, or just, supplemental income. Either way, being able to make a profit with your own business is rewarding, fulfilling, and can help you pay for things you want or need. Sharing your interests and talents, when you start a business, you get to choose what goods and services it provides to customers. Typically, these goods and services will be something you like or you're interested in. Through your business, you get to share those interests and talents with, customers who also enjoy them. Well, then there's filling a need. Maybe your business is going to fill a need in the market, especially if it involves an invention or a new type of product. This benefits customers who want a specific product, but it also benefits the business owners who profit from this market opening. And then there's having control over your time. Running a business can be a full time job if you want it to be. Doing so gives you much more control over your own work hours, your free time, and allows you to develop your business on your own timeline. And we can't forget about helping others. That's a good benefit, right? Starting a business, being able to help your customers access the goods and services they need. Helping others can inspire business owners to continue making their services the best they can. And then, of course, creating family traditions. Family businesses can last generations and allow the children of business owners to gain business experience and even take over the business as adults. This is a benefit for people who want to share such an experience with their families or provide opportunities to their children. So, now we got all these benefits. Let's start thinking about how we're going to start deciding to start this business. Where do you even begin? The thorough preparation is important when you're trying to decide which business to start, right? And there's a bunch of steps that we're going to talk about that's going to help you choose, and decide like which path you want to go down, what's important to you, what's not. So let's start off with the first one. Your options. You got to compare your options. Start by researching the kinds of business sectors there are, and then look at the specific businesses and what they provide. Now, when researching, note the aspects of the businesses that you like and the aspects that you find less appealing. An example: when considering a business in the food industry, you may enjoy the idea of working with local produce vendors, but you don't want to learn about food regulations. You would use this information to compare the businesses and decide which ones that interest you the most. Well, then we've got your lifestyle. Got to think about it because different businesses can have different time commitments and levels of involvement for the owner. Consider which business types would align best with your desired lifestyle. If you want to have a high level of involvement in your business, you might look for options that need few employees besides yourself so that you can make more decisions at every level. However, if you'd rather oversee operations like broadly and focus on the big picture, look for options that allow you to hire employees to help you. Well, we can't forget everyone's favorite. Anytime you bring up anything about business or money, we got to talk about that budget, right? Budget, it's a big factor, right? When you go to start a business, a budget is a big factor in that decision. Creating a budget that details how much money you have to pay for any business necessities. Research the cost of these necessities. Now, these can include rent for an office space, website domains, inventory. Try to find business ideas that you can afford, or if you're really interested in a certain idea, plan to save enough money to make that happen. And then start small. You don't have to start big. Think about starting small. There are so many things to consider when starting a business. So, it's probably a good idea to start small and build up this giant business that's going to make you millions over time. You don't have to do it overnight. It might take a couple years, that's fine. Small businesses can make it easier for you to get started building your brand and making a profit without having a large inventory or a bunch of employees. This can help narrow your options as you search for which business to start. Now, the next one's a little bit harder. We need to talk about market trends. Trying to predict them, because market trends are good indicators of what products customers even want. But you can also use trends to predict what products customers might want in the future. You can use online resources, social media, find out which products are currently popular, and then try to predict what similar or even new products would be useful to consumers. These predictions can help you decide which business type would be profitable for you. Now, the sixth thing we're going to talk about is specialization, finding your specialization. And one way to decide what kind of business you're going to start is by finding out a good or service that you can specialize in, or you're already specialized in. And this could be something only you can provide. Think a certain art style or a secret recipe for some food. Right? It could be an innovative product or service. Right? It's so much easier to choose a type of business to start if you have a special product to sell. Right? It's something nobody else has. Last but not least, goods and services. Research sources for goods and services. Right? This is going to be another way to help you narrow your options for a business, right? Start by researching where you can get, these goods and services that you want to sell, or things that you need to make your product to sell, right? This research can help you determine whether the things you want to sell will fit into your budget. And you can determine whether these products are easy to get or really, really hard. In addition, you might find local goods and services that could even inspire your business choice, right? So there's a bunch of things for you guys to think about, right? All these different things. So when you get to brainstorming ideas, think about what products, would improve, your life. Make a list of businesses related to your interests. Talk to friends, family, potential business partners, right? And figure out, by asking yourself those questions and considering all those things, what's going to be best for you. So hopefully this is going to get you guys thinking down the path of what you need to do or the questions you need to ask yourself. And hopefully you enjoyed the video, got some good information. And if you did, I'd appreciate you hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? But till I see you guys in the next one, y'all be safe.